Northern California, the Bay Area. That's the site for the Celtics. Arguably the top defensive guard in the NBA, Derek White, ready to lock up the opposition as they ramp themselves up for the game ahead at the Chase Center. Celtics, Warriors, tip-off just moments away.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the 1. And for Golden State, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. We've got a special one for you here. A good old-fashioned East-West showdown, Richard.
Oh, you love to see it, B.A. It's a matter of pride when it comes to these games. It's a matchup that you don't get to see very often.
Now here's Simons.
I got him.
Pass to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Here's White, down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Moody. From 8 feet away, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Simons against Curry. Simon's shot is good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Moody. Outside Pajemski. For 3. Kata pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jayson Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by Boston. The kick out, Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. The shot no good. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Tatum passes to Simons. To the middle. Here's Kata. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Butler. Blocked! And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Simons outside. The kick out to White from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Pajemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Curry. Green in the post. He's guarded by White. Here's Butler to stop the drought. The rebound by Jayson Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Brown. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Over Green. Tatum can't hit.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Butler. Outside Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Pritchard. And here is Green. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Tatum. Outside Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jayson Tatum. He is the real deal.
And that one falls for Tatum. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jayson Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jayson enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Pass to Hield. Here's Santos. Drives to the hoop. Here's Post. And he buries his first look.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Hauser outside. On the wing, Tatum. Brown scanning the floor. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
The Warriors trailing. 1:27 left in the first. And it's Hield missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back over to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's Santos. Following the bucket by Boston. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Jayson Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Boucher passes to Garza. Left side White. The three. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Warriors trail by 4. Down low. Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Butler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
White with it. Pulls up. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Celtics lead by 3. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Celtics up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the 5, down low. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's scoreless. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Hield against Pritchard. The kick out to White. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the inside. White against Butler. Back to Hield from outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Boston. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And they'll get another chance. Here's the pick. 3-pointer Pritchard knocks down the long J. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Butler. 7 points in the
Goodness.
How about that?
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
So it's Boston now. Pritchard surviving the D. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And it's Simons missing. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Pass to Jackson Davis. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for three. Drills it from deep. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
White, the pass to Simons. Boucher outside. Hauser outside. White for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Inside, here's nice
finish.
Man, big time right there.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Celtics trail by 8. Richard finds White. To stop the run. Tipped. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Hield. Screen by Post. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, another highlight-worthy slam. That is his forte.
Hey, he knows how to put that extra special something on his dunks. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Post. Moody comes in for Kuminga. Pajimski's checked in for Jackson Davis. And it's Curry in for Hield. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Jayson Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for White. Now here's Simons. Pass to Garza. Clock is at 3. To end the drought. Oh, Green with a block. Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 50,
The Warriors lead by 10. Now Pajimski. Still no points. Outside, Green. Pass to Pajimski. Driving inside. And again, it's Golden State. And here's Tatum. 6 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard.
Sam Hauser.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Hauser. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Will it go? The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Left side Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Down low. Here's Brown. Hey, Brown in traffic.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Pass to post. Now here's Green. The 3-ball. The rebound by Jayson Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simons. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Warriors lead by 9. 3-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. There's the triple. That one is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Celtics trail by 12. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Simons against Curry. Back to Green. Moody passes to Green. Shot clock at 5. And a deep three from Curry. Boston pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's White. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Jacks up a 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Simons. And they jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
And that was a filthy move. No way defenses are stopping Simons when he does this.
Here's Butler. 11 points in the game. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Inside, Jimmy buckets.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. BA?
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Butler surveying the floor. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Curry for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 10. It's Brown on the wing. Moody defends. Tatum against Butler. Pass to Queta. Simons outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. And here is Green. Curry passes to Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. White, the pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Simons against Curry. Curry at the rim.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to Simons. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Moody. Pass to Pajemski. Puts it up to 12. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Pritchard. The kick out to White. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. Defended by Brown. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 7 points.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brown against Hield. Oh, okay. We see you, Jaylen. Strong in traffic. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
So it's Boston now. It's a 16-point game. Tatum inside. Butler covering. And here's Brown for 3. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Pajemski.
2 minutes.
Pritchard against Curry. Outside for Butler. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got 19 points. Celtics trail by 18. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Outside Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. Outside Pajemski. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And he gets the bucket.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
56 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Curry passes to Butler. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The drive by Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets a 3 fly. The rebound, Celtics.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Butler against Tatum. Fires the 3. No good there. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in it to 1. And the jam by Brown.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And that one misses. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
6 to shoot, and here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Boucher.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Hield. Pass to post. Here's Kuminga. Hield passes to Kuminga. And here's Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Curry, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Pritchard gets it to go.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Now here's Butler. Out to Kuminga. Simons with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. They still need this. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Kuminga.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range day open up, he rises up with confidence.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. In for post. And the Celtics also making a change. Kate is checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Curry's shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Boucher passes to Queta. They double him with Curry. And here's Simons outside. Drains the triple.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. Out to Hield. 5 on the clock. From 20 feet. Oh, good D by Boucher. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Hauser outside. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Curry. Rebound Boston. On the wing, Hauser. Green covering. Hauser passes to Tatum. Boucher outside. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Curry against Boucher. Curry's shot is off. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Brown knifing inside. Hauser outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Kuminga, and Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Boston also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Boucher, and Derek White subbed in for Hauser. Now here's Butler. Outside Podziemski. Now Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Curry against Simons. White outside.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Now Curry. Here's Green. Butler outside. Launches it from deep. Cleared away by White. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Simons. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the pass to Brown. In the corner, Tatum. And the 3 misses. And the Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. He launches. Nope. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Simons. Outside White. He fires from 18. He knocks down the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Deflects the pass.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Brown. Simons outside. Tatum fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Simons to take the lead. The triple drops.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Moody! Cash from downtown!
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It looked pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.